Hi guys, Ignite is here and I'm here at Greek Nationals together with...
I am Pantelis Dimitriou. I came here today to play DoomZ. I think it's a deck well suited for this format. I think it has many strengths, has some weaknesses. It's a rather simple deck. I ended up performing pretty okay. Really
Not pretty okay, excellent.
Yeah,
Top 8, the event was
There
crazy.
were two of us in the top 8 and we ended up playing the mirror. So, you know, I only lose to myself. I only lose to the best deck, so no worries there.
Congratulations bro, first of all.
Thank you
Now
very much.
show us your crazy list. I heard it's a little bit crazy, spicy.
So I am running, first I'm gonna go through the DoomZ and the
Yeah.
engine. I'm having 3 alarms.
Yeah?
Best starter in the deck.
Yeah, of course.
3 Amalfi,
Two Amalfi.
Amalfi rather, sorry. 2 Drastia and 1 Power Patron DoomZ. This is for the purely DoomZ monsters. This one is a great starter. These two are mainly extenders. You do not want to open with them. They are not really great. They do play into draw. Drastia is the last effect you want to go for. It's very much preferable to try to protect it, try to build a board that can bypass Nibiru by the time you are going to activate this. And this one is mostly for its destruction effect, but you do loop it, you do bring it back.
Not only that, I do have a question though. How many times you normal summon this one, you attacked with Terminus and banish something face down?
I did this twice.
It was excellent.
Yeah, but mainly I did get 2 activations from Terminus from my opponent, forgetting that there was a Terminus for
Yeah, exactly.
like turn 1 in the grave. It was turn 4. They did forget about the Terminus. And they did.
Yeah,
lose a
of
very
course,
good
that's
monster.
crazy.
I'm gonna go into the Power Patron line a bit later.
Yeah.
I'm going to firstly go over the DoomZ spells. The best spell in the deck is Change. This is the only one I think you want to play 3 of. And we are running 2 Raiders, 1 Doomberg, 1 Adrastia, and 1 Destruction. This is the DoomZ spell traps. This one, Change is insane. Change just pops a DoomZ from anywhere. Hand, field, and deck. This triggers all your effects. And it also has an effect when it is destroyed rather not targeting, add a DoomZ card from grave to hand, then special a DoomZ monster. Doesn't have to be the one you return. You can just add a trap, then special summon a monster. Raiders is good. Raiders is a 2-card combo though. It can combo with itself. I did decide to only play 2. I think the deck plays a lot of engine and 3 are not needed. The spells are good at 1, the equip spells rather. You might want to play a second one of these in the side deck. I was just picking up the deck. It's been like a week and something from Blazing.
Yeah, if you're on training wheels because it's super early in the format, you need to play some parts like more than the usual.
The trap card is Colossus.
Yeah.
The trap card is
Mistake.
Yeah. You can draw, but you cannot add.
Yeah.
The grave effect of the trap, when this card is destroyed by card effect, it equips a monster on a DoomZ monster. This is very important. This is insane.
It's really good against Dimitriou.
Yeah, exactly. For the Power Patron line, we were on 3 Jupredo.
The best card in the deck, right?
Yeah, this guy is insane. I'm gonna go over him. 1 Vidolium, 1 Medius, and 3 Terminus. Jupredo is also DoomZ. Jupredo on scale will pop itself, will pop a DoomZ monster you have in hand or field, or a Power Patron monster, then can pop a card not target. When this card is going in the extra deck face up, it gets to add a card. This card is insane, it's free advantage, it does not target before it pops, the pop is optional, it just gets to deal with a lot of threats, its removal going second is insane. The other ones, this is mandatory because Terminus is a great card. Terminus is a Foolish Burial and a Rota. Adds specifically a Dark Fairy. I was exactly on this one just because I want to add Medius in case this one is already in hand. When you are losing the die roll and having to activate this and not get advantage from the ad, it gets you really minus. Medius is an okay card here. Medius can be a starter, but is not a good starter by any means. I do not know if I would keep this in going forward. This is a card good when you're losing die rolls. I did lost in 11 rounds and 1 round of top cut. I did win 3 die rolls. So it was a good card for me. I do not know if I'm going to keep this one in going forward.
Okay.
And of course the field spell can be a starter. It's the worst starter you have in your deck, but nothing you can do. The field spell does reduce attack. this does come up. People do forget to count.
Yeah, exactly. I
this
won
is
2 games because I played Pure Power Patron the event, and that happened twice
Yeah,
at least.
this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. The last card that is technically engine and is here to save us the game is Regulus.
That card is
You
so
are
good.
playing the Regulus packets. I end up drawing Regulus a lot more than I wanted in the opening hand. It's not great. It doesn't do well with another card we were playing, but opening Regulus a lot of the time can't do a lot of plays. You know, this unexpected Regulus from hand is sometimes really good to pushing the boards. It does protect the deck from Nibiru. It makes you play a bit more comfortable. I would never have this card.
Also, something to add here, the equip it gets when it's
Yeah,
popped by game mechanics, so it procs DoomZ cards. So it's crazy.
Specifically,
Yeah.
Power Patron DoomZ is the only Power Patron, rather DoomZ monster that triggers when it is destroyed. Does not to be destroyed by card effect. Everything else does need to be. So it will
okay.
not trigger off of Regulus, but DoomZ does trigger, and this is very important to
Exactly.
add like a second count during your opponent's turn and get some follow-up. For the non-engine in the main, I have 14 cards here. I have Triple Ass, Triple Fuga, double copies of Troll, a copy of Shifter.
Yeah, of course.
This is the worst hand in the deck. I did use Shifter 3 times during this event. I did lose every single round that I activated Shifter. I did always draw the Shifter with the 2 cards in the deck you don't bonus him with, which is the Regulus and the Power Patron spell. But still, Shifter is probably shutting down a lot of plays. It would win me a game against Children. It would win a game against like Draco Tales for today specifically. Shifter is a very good card. I do not think you can catch it.
Okay.
And the last hand drop is Magnet. Very good card. Best card in the deck. Seriously, this card adds every Power Patron. Every Power Patron in the main deck is a dragon. This card is insane. Last cards for non-engine are triple copies Super Poly, 1 copy Cold Buy. I think this is the best format that Super Bowl has seen in the past like 4 years. You can make an argument for cutting this one, specifically for the space in the extra, which is a little bit tight, in order to play Crown. I currently did not own Crown, it was not even a decision for me. But I can definitely see the argument, but still this is a very good card. And of course, called by the Great Business.
Okay.
It's always been this card needs to get done. Going into the extra deck, we are playing 2 copies of every single DoomZ, Xyz, and Jupiter. You need
Nothing
play
like to
2
add.
of
What
them.
to add? Okay, yeah,
There is
it's-
nothing to add.
exactly.
This card is insane. This card is the best support that has ever
Yeah,
been
of
printed.
course.
Only thing I have to say here is, of course, you're playing 2 to play around Killerton. Sometimes you don't make 2 of most of them. A lot of people do not want to run second Jupiter. Second Jupiter line can win you games because when you rank up Jupiter into himself, which is very lethal, this guy has 6,500 attack points, can pop a card, and is insane here. Like, this monster is getting through everything, and it cannot be underestimated how much push this card can get you. And of course, Drastius, you can pass on Drastius with nothing else after being hand trapped. You are getting a lot of value from a single Drastius that cannot be targeted and gets to equip monsters and pop cards every turn. For the rest of the extra deck, we did play copies of Merc Maker and Champion Sargas, which is the line that gets you to Regulus when you are not a player like me and you don't draw it, so you have to add it. A lot of players will argue that a good way to out Nibiru is going for the Gagaga Magician into UFD line. If you can make a 4 into Gagaga Magician and have another 4 in the graveyard, you have played already a lot. You will probably get stuck by Nibiru earlier. This is much safer, and this as an network piece is a good card that gets to bounce a card or pop a card. Last text is Varudras.
Nothing to say.
Varudras is self-explanatory. Last piece of engine is Clockwork Knight. You need this to do the Parpatron line. And the last 3 cards are the Spoly targets, which is of course Garura, Madragon, and Tissues. Nothing really to elaborate here. Extra deck is a bit tight to buy 2-1.
Yeah.
Overall, the event was great. I have to say it was a bit laggy. I didn't get to test a lot. I did get some matches. I did get exactly 1 locals. My friends did help me a lot. They were very important to my siding patterns.
Side deck.
Yeah, for the siding.
It's okay.
We did play second best hand trap in the format, which is Prolé.
Yeah. And Kiltune,
You
right?
always have to play Prolé.
Yeah, yeah.
Kiltune. The other hand trap that we're playing to specifically try to get Kiltune is Retaliating C.
Okay.
Did well this format. I'll say it did well.
Also for Dracotail, because we have them legal.
For this
still.
format, exactly, it was
Yeah.
against Dracotail. The other hand traps are 2 copies of Bell. An argument can be made for the main deck, but I feel 5 playing it inside. And the copy of True Swarm versus decks that Pistons share them specifically a bit more. The last 3 cards for going second are 2 copies Lightning Storm, 1 copy of Duster. Great cards. Have always been great cards. This is a format where both breakers do get a good chance to sign, I'll say. And the last 3 spots are when I'm going first. I did play the old Solemn packets with Judgment and Warnings. If I had Accusations, I would probably play Accusations. I'll have to say, specifically this deck is really good because this deck is shared by both breakers.
Exactly.
A copy of Judgment or an Accusation is very good here, and I would definitely consider playing this one over this. This would just okay.
Perfect. Like, any last words, any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out to Arcane Forts, best card shop in Greece currently, please go there. Shout out to my friends, Orestes who is here with me right now and Panagiotis who are here with me right now.
Let's go!
Shout out to Harris who did get to beat me in Swiss and played excellent with Killer Tune. And shout out to the other player that did get to top with DoomZ. I think
Alexis, yes.
Alexis.
Thank you very much. I wish you best of luck in the future. Hope to see you at Euros, by the way.
Okay, thank you very much.
Take care. Thank you.